Hey, this is Al McGee with YETicket.com. I'm here with Khalilah Ali, and she's going to talk about her new show that she's producing called The Grid, which is on Amazon. Right now, they got 5 episodes, and, well, let her tell you about it. How you doing, Khalilah? Nice to see you, beautiful.
Hey, Al, how are you, my partner, my old friend, my old pal?
I know, right?
Yes.
Well, tell us about this show, The Grid, which is on Amazon right now. I saw the 5 episodes that they have on there now. So tell us about it.
Well, basically, I got a call last winter, and they asked me if I would like to join them in The Grid, playing a Haitian descendant elder who runs her community in Little Haiti, in Miami, and there are cartels involved, trafficking cartels, and she basically tried to keep them out of her community. And that's what you have between the Haitians and the Cubans. So they have a big rival going on, and she tries to keep them from, infiltrating in her community. Her younger brother, my younger brother, who is an elder, has done tremendously in the business, in his business, and made a lot of money. And the cartels kind of swiped him up and said, "Look, you're going to work for us." And being the oldest, I didn't know this was happening to him, so I have to go in there and rectify everything and get it straight. And not only did that, during the time we were shooting episode 1 and preparing for episode 6, they asked me to come in as executive producer, another executive producer director. So episode 6, I'll be doing the producing in episode 6 and for the future episodes and performing in it. And it is totally amazing. The episode 6 has like 45 minutes more than the other episodes. They're like run 10 to 15 minutes. So so we're getting more time, more action, more volume, and just getting my feet wet. It was so much fun, and the experience is awesome.
Oh, that's good.
And this is actually the direction I really want to be in, the movie making aspect.
Right. Well, like I said, I saw the first 5 episodes. They're 15 minutes long, and so now you all shooting the other episodes, and which will be on Amazon. And when will the completion finish for the other episodes to come on Amazon? Do you have a date on that yet?
Well, we're struggling trying to get episode 6 at the end of May or the beginning of June. And we've already finished the editing for the trailer, which I already sent you the trailer.
Right.
The new trailer is complete, but there's just some cutting edges that we have to finish with.
Okay.
And once we do that, then we're gonna probably complete. I think we're gonna go all the way to episode 10, probably. But we've been having a lot of people coming in and want to do the whole movie as a movie.
Oh, well, it will make an exciting movie from what the first 5 episodes. And not only that, this takes place in Atlanta and in Miami and Haiti and LA from the first 5 episodes that I saw, and also from the trailer that you showed me also.
Yes.
But
and we're trying to negotiate to go to Chicago.
Whoa, yes. Our hometown.
Yeah, there's a lot of trafficking there as well. And since I'm in on it and I'm familiar with the Chicago areas and everything, I think they're going to be, we're going to have a meeting on this thing really real soon. Before, I think I'm going to be going up to Atlanta to have a major meeting. Because that's where all my crew is. And also, this has also activated my casting company. It's called the Great Casting Agency. I developed it back 3 years ago, and half of the people in the episode 6 is from my casting company. So I'm pretty
congratulations.
Proud of that. Thank you.
Congratulations. Now, as producer, so what are your duties as a producer? Now, I know some duties, I know with some producers, but many producers have many different roles. You know, when you see a lot of names, you know, they say producer, associate producer, executive producer. So what do you really have to do to get this show going? Do you have to put up the money? What?
Yeah, well, sometimes, I may end up turning into an executive producer because I do have money pockets out there really ready to put in the grid, and they're excited about it. And they have done that since I've started working on the grid. They heard me out in the NBC interview. It caught on like wildfire with a lot of investors out there. So a lot of it is the money, but most importantly is things that you need. When producers come on board, they see what the film needs, they see what the episode needs, and if they got clout to get what they need, that makes you an action producer right there. So I supplied all the guns that was on the episode. These are affiliates that I work with, American Gun Range, which I go practice all the time. And they put in and came in and supplied all the guns and weaponry for the series. These are not props. These are real.
Oh, you mean in the show? These are real guns? Show,
these are actually real guns. They're not.
Now, how are you able to get away with that? And also, how are you going to prevent people from killing themselves?
Oh, there are no bullets on the set at all. No bullets at all. No bullets whatsoever. Everything is clear. And they don't really have to, it's not a lot of shooting or whatever. They're just there as guards. And so it's not really a lot of shooting with these guns. It's just if anything happens, and anything
well, that's scary.
It's pretty scary. But it's when you just have empty guns, they're considered like props because there are no bullets. They're not even blanks. They don't use anything.
Well, I worked on a movie where cops were shooting guns, but they were all props, and I knew the prop master too at the time. Well, okay, let's just. I don't want to read in the newspaper. Couple actors got killed.
No,
I don't want to hear that.
No, it's just for show to make it look authentic. A lot of times in some of the other sets, they might have props in them, but not on my set.
Yeah,
but it was all authentic, so it makes it look authentic. Yeah.
Now, also, this show is covering a subject matter that's really around the world. It's human trafficking, not just drugs, but human trafficking too.
Yes.
You want to talk a little bit about that in the show?
Yeah, the human trafficking has grown up, I would say, over 75% from the last few years. They have confiscated a lot of women for a lot of things, whether it's prostitution, drug trafficking, using them for drug trafficking. It's just really sad because I have ran into families that I know have lost their daughters and their wives through human trafficking, and it can
they got kidnapped and things like that.
Yeah. Some
and they never heard from them again.
Yeah, a lot of them has. I mean, certain cases I know with the people who I know, they have not regained their families.
Wow, their family members.
And Mama Soleil, she goes in and she. There's also a bar where a lot of like discos and bars where a lot of trafficking take place, and a lot of the bodyguards and the people who probably get involved with the girls get attached to them, so they try to find a way out for them, and Mama Soleil is the key. So if you Mama Soleil's bodyguard, you can best believe that Mama Soleil will protect that young lady. And because more than likely, the ladies that are the younger girls who are captured, they have nowhere to go. They're strictly came off the streets. They're absolutely off the streets, and they have no place to go. So Mama Soleil protects them and give them a place to stay.
You know, and another good thing I like about this too is that you got a Haitian kingpin, a Haitian drug dealer, and things like that.
Yeah.
In this, I really enjoy that type of character because that's a new really character because you really never hear anything about Haitians doing anything like that.
You always hear about the Hispanics with cartels, but they have Haitian cartels, trust me. And I try to keep that kind of action out of my neighborhood. There are times where a lot of people want to bump me off and make me come up missing simply because I'm buying up just about all the land. I have access to a lot of money and a lot of land, but I do make I make kings out of these men who want to be kingpins, and I kind of help them be kingpins, but they work on my slate. I have a lot of cops on my watch, on my list of people to help me get permits and things that I need for the community. And just sometimes it gets a little dangerous. And but I got a fort around me. I have some good bodyguards who will do anything to keep me from shooting somebody because I'm always out to get the guy, but they say, Mama, you can't let you get dirty. We're gonna hold you back. So they have to come and get me out of there because I get upset sometimes and I'm very uncontrollable. So I have my son, Jason, who is a 6'9" bodyguard that's working with me. He's my son in the movie.
Right.
And I kind of
I saw him. I think I saw him in an episode earlier.
Yeah, he's good. He's like that. He's playing. Jason is played by Mark Hustleway, who is in my casting company, and I also manage his career. He's a upcoming artist. He's been in a lot of things. He's going to be working with a lot of people in the future. Yeah, he's really good. 6'9", powerhouse.
Nice.
Yes.
Well, I'm really glad to hear that. I'm glad that you're progressing on, and that this show will be a success. And once we get more and more out there, what I mean by we is once the press starts talking about it more and more. That's how a lot of things become a success, when you get the press involved to tell the people, and then it goes by word of mouth.
Yeah. But this is the thing. I want to give you a little scoop because you're a great entertaining person who try to keep tabs on what's going on in people's lives. And I just want to say, I just got tailwind. I'm gonna give you a heads up, and I'll probably give you a interview, whether it be overseas or not. I'm about to go to Afghanistan, Dubai, and Doha, Qatar, and probably Saudi Arabia. I'm going over there with my works, helping orphanages, women and children. And I'll be taking off probably the 8th of May. So I won't be back till around the 20th.
Oh, okay. Wow. So, congratulations on that too.
So if I get a time with you while I'm over there, we can do something over on the computer and do an interview while I'm over there in that country.
Oh, that's some great work. That is some great work.
Yes, sir.
You know,
so I'll be taking my little computer with me, and when you find a time in the afternoon after we find out what's going on in the city of Dubai,
love to.
And I will plug in with you and talk to you over the waters.
Okay,
I just want to give you that great. I'm gonna only interview with you.
Oh, I feel special. But yes, you're a special lady anyway. And since the first day we met, we have always been together, kept together. And I love you as a sister, and you're a very wonderful person. You've always done positive things as long as I've been knowing you. And that's really great.
Well, I congratulate you because with the e-ticket, I think it's just very informative. You keep up the good work. I love your reels and your interviews on the artists. I really appreciate that. I'm very proud of you. So keep that up because that's really keeping people informed. And you've come a long way and you're doing very good. Thank you so much for being there for us.
Well, thank you for taking time with me today. And I can't wait to talk to you from Afghanistan, wherever in the world, about your good work helping orphanages and things like that. Thank you, Khalilah.
Thank you so much.
Love you.
Thank you. I love you, Al McGee. Thank you.
All right, and we'll talk soon.
Okay, sweetheart.